Good evening, gamers. Welcome once again to the wheel. Got a special one tonight. Got a hotly anticipated little guy. And we got a full catalog, so that's exciting. Come on down to Scrimblo City. We got a Croc. Yeah. Wait, Croc or me? Because hopefully, I'm a little clearer because I really tried to get some lighting set up so we don't have as much green haze around my fuzzy hair. Oh, what? What? Hi, welcome, Cloud Zach. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that's the goal, is to hopefully have a little better lighting. I'm limited because my setup is part of the living room. So, like, it's all got to travel. But, yeah. So tonight we have Croc, the Legend of the Gobbos. I think these are Gobbos, or at least that's what we're starting out with. Other than this just being a hotly anticipated little guy, this is also our first episode where we're really going to get into several games. So up tonight we have Croc, Legend of the Gobbos, for the PlayStation. We have Croc, Legend of the Gobbos for the Sega Saturn. We're going to do a little comparison. And we have the sequel for the PlayStation. Then we also have the two games adapted for the Game Boy Color. And then I was able to get 2 out of the 3 Java mobile phone games running. So I'll get into those a little bit too. Really try to get a good overall grasp on this legendary little guy. Yeah, we're feasting tonight. We got a lot to do, so we should probably get right into it. Let me just get little Croc all set up. Make sure this is all cropped and panned and whatnot. We have to be holistic. That's the goal here, right? Like, we want to be complete. So we're going to start everybody's favorite mascot platformer, Croc. Also, I don't have an example right here, right now. What can I hold that's almost as cute? I'm going to hold Caveman. So we've had a reoccurring issue where one of the cats will come and she will be adorable, but she will also be laying right out of frame. So we have Cat Cam. I was thinking at some point this could be maybe a subscription or a donation incentive, but until then, it's just going to be manual. But we're also going to reserve that for when there are cats in which to cam. What an age. We truly are living in a world of Scrimblos. So, get my monitor switched over and we can get Croc in. Kind of excited to play this one. So this is this game had a fair amount of hype going into it. It's an Argonaut joint, Argonaut software from 1997 in North America. You may know Argonaut software from the original Star Fox. Also, take in this little ditty. Like, really breathe it in. This little leitmotif is going to be reoccurring. And potentially pretty farty in future installments. It's a running theme. Pun only retroactively intended. It's a good render of a PlayStation controller. This is a strong start. Miscellaneous options. We have screen options. This is generous for a 1997 game on the original PlayStation. This is pretty generous. Dare say accessible. So, although we are starting out on the PlayStation, this was, at least for a time, lead platform Sega Saturn. Does not appear to have analog control built in, so we're predating that. Can I turn on at least being able to use the... It's the first time I've run into something like this. Nope, that doesn't help. The mister is outsmarting me. Doesn't like that one. When it says analog joystick, it probably means like a flight stick. All right, well, we're just gonna use the D-pad and get used to that. Oh, shit. Okay, so A square, right? Circle. Circle does a flip reverse. This parkour. Got those good tank controls. Always loved by everybody. We got a butt stomp or something. Maybe no. No one's quite sure. Kaboo. Oh, we murdered that dude. So one of the interesting things about Croc here is that it is at least claimed by some of the heads of Argonaut Studios that Mario 64 ripped him off. Their statement is that they made a pitch to Nintendo for a Yoshi 3D racing game for the Super Nintendo with the Super FX chip. Again, they did Star Fox, right? Like, but they supposedly made this pitch, and Nintendo said, maybe, maybe not. Didn't get back to them, and then showed off Mario 64. Which, yes. First of all, I don't know. I guess if you load up, if you first see Bob on Battlefield, oh, that's the goal. All right. Which this game didn't come out until a year after Mario 64. So they beat them to the punch, thus hindering Croc's success. You can definitely see some similarities. That being said, if they prototyped that game on a Super FX chip on a Super Nintendo, it didn't look anything like this. It would have looked like Star Fox, with some kind of general vague Yoshi shape as the star. So, I don't know. I'm not so sure I buy into their claims. Welcome, Harnchi. We're getting into the controversy section of Croc's Wikipedia right now, but I do like his little barks. How this Croc and his Gobbos doing? That's a great question. So far we're just getting started. Oh, there we go. I think one of the things I'll have to keep in mind moving forward is that these games still expected you to have the manual. And sometimes they just don't tell you that stuff in the game. Huzzah. But yeah, Croc's doing so far so good. We're just talking about how Mario 64 supposedly ripped him off. You might have to check my sources for that. Yeah, you had to look at the book. There was a book with it. Which is weird, because, like, especially, I mean, Chrono Trigger even, but especially into, oh, what the, you got a gun? Especially into, like, 97 here, you know, it's almost expected that there would be a tutorial. Maybe not a huge, elaborate one, but some kind of tutorial. Music just stopped. Oh, God, again. Music starting back up. That works. But, yeah, Mario 64 ripoff or not, or vice versa. I don't know, this game's always looked like they had a lot of charm. Kind of started in a couple games and mostly disappeared. Again, except for 3 Java games for pre-smartphones, so. All right. Camera center button. Oh, there's a free look. Oh. Not like that. Not like that. Well, thank God I got that heart. I guess I don't go in there. Oh my God. Yeah, the worm's very farty. So far, Croc, not a ton of attitude, but I think a good amount. Got one big tooth, which I appreciate. I think that's a good look for a Scrimblo. Really good music, actually. I like that the Gobbos kind of scream with the beat. Pretty relatable. Not a fan of the music in Mario Odyssey, Chris? Weird timing on this jump window. That was useless. Oh, okay. That's true. Maybe it did. These tank controls are a lot to get used to. It's been a minute. I like these sheeps. Hornshy, what was your experience like growing up with Croc? It's a game that I always wanted to play but never did back in the day. Did he treat you well? Ooh, okay. I'm thinking this one. How we feeling? How we feeling about that one? Okay, sure. Gaming. Look at that. Got it when you got a booster shot. Always like the music. Some hard bosses, though. Boss. Seems like a reasonable assessment so far. Oh. Do these rats have tusks? Gotta be a little foreboding. Rat, get out of here. Yeah, it's kind of cool that they have a Sonic-esque ring drop. I haven't really seen that in many non-Sonic platformers. Oh. Okay. It definitely feels like a late 90s Rare game that Rare just happened to not have made. Everybody has the great big googly eyes. There's little weird shape creatures running around. I think I just need to get good. There has to be some way to direct the balloon that isn't straight down. Oh, I can push the box. I'm a doofus. It does feel weighty. He's a heavy little gator. Croc, whatever. How do I use the key? Maybe I don't use the key. Should I push him in the lava? What do you want me to do? Damn, Croc, you dick. If anybody wants to look up the Croc Rule 34, just let me know how that goes. Don't link it, but let me know how it goes. GTA 6 likes a gator, exactly. I should change the tag on this. Get some more views. Basically GTA 6. You get so many renegade points. The morality system of Croc. It's got the little turntable scratch in there just so you know it's 1997. Lair of the Feeble. Troubling. Excuse me? Okay. He seems like a shitter. Oh, okay, neat. That's cool. I like that. I like a moving platform that you can direct. Maybe it took a great amount of effort for him to turn that guy into a bowling pin. He just tried to make it look easy. Interesting hitboxes. Not always the easiest to read, but interesting. So I think after we beat this bowling pin, probably check out the Saturn version. Really sure what I'm trying to do here. He's pretty nude. He's kind of a star-bellied sneech kind of guy. Oh, I don't like that. So he wobbles. Oh, shit. I mean, I just don't want us to get banned off of Twitch. All right, maybe there's some hint as to a strategy in our cutscene here. Watch closely this time. What seems kind of hard? Not getting any of your rings back after you take a hit is pretty rude. Not a hit, but lose a life. Y'all know what I mean. Yeah, little known fact, Croc invented the Naruto run. Sorry, I said you invented the Naruto run, Croc. We got it that time. Pulled a Dewey. It's kind of mean. But I'm not gonna lie, like if I picked this up then I probably would have played a bunch of it. Croc is only into Full Metal Alchemist. The original or the like revamp? The second take at it. Alright, well that does nothing. I thought maybe I needed to hit him on the front side, but that also seems to do nothing. Jump attack does nothing. Not seeing a lot of other options here. I don't... Full turnaround. Blah. Well, it was a victory. I like this. I like these a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 different save slots, all little thumbs up. Big fan of that. All right. Let's check out the Saturn version. Do some comparisons here. Oh, I don't want to do cheats. What am I doing? Get out of there. The joy of the menu confirm button being different than the one in the game. My favorite. So I actually did own a Saturn. They might change. I doubt it. I owned a Saturn first out of that generation of consoles. I did not get a PS1 until very, very, very late in that gen. It was a mistake, but I love it. Definitely at the time, like if you compared the libraries, Saturn was not coming out the winner. But there's a ton of really weird, interesting gems on it. Is it? Am I killing the bit rate? Am I doing both times? Is it? Is it the Young Bucks confetti right now? It's worse than the Young Bucks confetti. I gotta change that background then. That's rough. Oh, let me just close the drive door on my Sega Saturn. But yeah, I managed to get a PS1 like just in time for Metal Gear Solid, so that was astonishing. But I rocked a Saturn for a while. There's a lot of great stuff on Saturn. Could definitely do a whole series of Saturn Scrimblos. Could definitely. There's a ton of little hidden gems, but unfortunately, a lot of that shit never came out over here. A good amount of that system's library is exclusive to Japan. I actually had was it a Game Shark or a Pro Action Replay? I forget, but you could like use it as a region free. And I found, I wish I would have kept it, Radiant Silvergun at a used game store for $35. I don't know why this isn't loading. It loaded earlier. no longer have it. And I did not hold on to it until it was worth its peak value, which is a bummer. Yeah, yeah. Eat static for just one more second. My apologies. If we can't get this to load, we can always watch the visualizer. It's pretty cool. I don't know, how can you hate this, right? Like, look at how cool this is. Why don't interfaces look like this? Yeah, probably because it's incredibly impractical, but who cares? Visualizer not Scrimblo, but still pretty good. There we go. I guess Croc doesn't like the ram cart. So I remember pretty distinctly a lot of the magazines holding this up as proof that like Saturn can also do 3D platformers. Because if you think console war bullshit's bad now, it was really, really unhinged in the 90s. And Sega was flailing, especially in North America and Europe. Um, very obviously flailing. So the weird defenses and everything. I mean, I'm not gonna get into it here, but like the fact that we never ended up getting an actual Sonic game for the Saturn really melted some people's brains back in the day. Welcome, Cat. It is wild. It is wild. And it wasn't for lack of trying. It was just for lack of being able to make it. I mean, they kind of got a spinball. I would say Sonic R is like a spinball. Sonic R is spinball level and has banger soundtrack. Amazing soundtrack. You know what? I think they're right. I think this looks almost as good as the PlayStation one so far. Definitely got some of that lovely Saturn crust to it. Aw, I'm sorry to hear that, but welcome. Corona pirates. Terrible. Terrifying. Still got those very crunchy tank controls here. We were running the PlayStation version. So we beat the first boss and we totally know what we did to do that. Not a mystery. Get uppies. Oh, brutal. Now we're trying the Saturn one. But we will be returning to the PlayStation for the sequel. The font is garbage? Like in the game? Or... Oh, the numbers. Yeah, it's a little rough. Oh. Don't love having the same button as a butt stomp. Come on, buddy. Come on. Just go in the door. You're good. Come on. Yeah, this people could get. I mean, it's kind of the Saturn was sort of the PS3 of its day. Awesome. To reference something that's only pushing 20 years old instead of 30. But if you had enough dedicated time and resources, you could make a very gorgeous Sega Saturn game. Why can I not get up a ledge? The problem is, not everybody did. Croc and Mantle, but not getting up on top of things nearly as easy as I was in the PlayStation version. Splat. Oh yeah, Virtua Fighter RPG. Shenmue was pretty mind-blowing in general when it came out. But we could start playing some Shenmue if the audience really wants it. Thanks, Vivi. I've got at least one vote for Shenmue. But not tonight. Do still need to play more Warframe. I gotta play Warframe with Eli, who's often in the chat here. Fuzzy. I got like halfway through the tutorial in that game and haven't gone back. Very bad with live service games. It is a very long tutorial, in my defense. Okay. Okay. I want to tap forward when I'm hanging. Rings. Oh, I don't know when the tutorial ends. I know that it just kept going and going. I assumed I was maybe halfway. Oh yeah, I can free my little buddy. That's a different screen. He's sad. He's so pensive. Croc's really got to think about his life. I think I know the twist at the end, but I won't get into it here. Monster Ballads with Croc. It is an anime credit scene. I guess it's not really Monster Ballads though. It's the one with Sail Away and Enya. I forget the name of this CD that I saw a commercial for 6,000 times in my youth. Orinoco Flow. That's actually gonna bug me if anybody remembers the name of this CD that they advertised constantly. It had Sail Away, it had Return to Innocence, it had... Oh, God. The Elmos are insane. I am going to try to look this up real quick because it's going to bother me. Pure Moods. Oh, you pulled it up at the same time. Yes, Pure Moods. That's the one I'm thinking of. My God. I know we'd get copyright strike with that. Did it have the Twin Peaks theme? That's nuts. That's not relaxing at all. I guess if without the context, it is kind of. But it's still so foreboding. It's a beautiful song, but it's so foreboding. Twin Peaks is a very influential and odd TV show from the 90s by David Lynch and Mark Frost were the showrunners. To oversimplify it a lot, a girl gets murdered in a small town and it becomes kind of a whodunit. That is oversimplifying it by a lot. Oh my God, it has the... it's like a chill dance mix of the X-Files theme. Love to just get whacked out on opiates and listen to the X-Files theme. Oh, this isn't a challenge. It did the same thing. Croc knows. Croc just knows. You know, it's wild to say it, but I can read these weird rat creatures better in the Saturn version than I could on the PlayStation. Whatever polygons they had to cut to fit the Saturn's weird drawing, they look better. Oh, get met. Kerpow, Kersplat, Kerboo. Dang, they respawn quick. It's cute voice. I like his little barks. He's got good little barks. I saw the platform for a second. Here we are. I love the dithering shadows. That's like a Saturn trademark because it didn't do transparencies really, so a lot of checkerboards. I don't remember him shrinking into a tiny little Croc in the PlayStation version. Saturn, they made some choices. They decided to make a system that was extremely good at 2D sprite-based games at the same time that their arcade division was popularizing 3D games. Realized that that might be a mistake. Yeah, it does squares instead of triangles. And threw an extra half of a Saturn in there at the last minute. Yeah, so if you wondered why the like multi-platform games dried up so quickly after really after the second or third year, that's why. Because if you were making a game for the PlayStation, you were gonna use normal triangular polygons. And if you're gonna port it to every other platform in existence, that's also what you'd be doing. Except for the Saturn. So that's why it got the first Tomb Raider, which was the lead platform on. And none of the sequels. Because it sold much better on PlayStation. People would love cubes, but the problem is that it did flat cubes. It only did one side of a cube. You had to build everything from there. So last time I think we just butt stomp him when he stopped. He is definitely noticeably lower polygon. Oh, that did nothing. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, there goes my rings. That didn't work this time. Starboy Charlie. Is there a strategy for Starboy Charlie? Because we are at a loss. I think he's that, you ever seen the character that fans made up for The Simpsons? I think he's one of those. We sat on his face last time, and it did kill him. I felt like we just tried that. The star on the belly doesn't... You would think, but it doesn't seem to do anything. Gotta leave him happy. I do like the Croc's dying animation is like, he's just so tired. Very relatable. Well, we may never know how to kill Starboy Charlie. And that's okay. Because we did it once. And now we have to live with that for the rest of our lives. Much to think about. Well, I say we hit Croc 1s in order of release before we get to Croc 2s. Yes, we did it once deliberately, on purpose, intentionally, successfully. Sorry about the bit rate. Hi, Homsy. With malice. Yeah, this happened before, Cat. I gotta set a different background for the mister here, but we're not gonna do it this time. But we can. Hi, baby. There we go. Good girl. Now there's the Scrimblo. Song's so good you had to hear it again. Extremely Yoshi looking now. It's not bad looking. I did fire this up just to make sure I had like the Game Boy filters set up correctly. So there is this, which is horrible. This was a decision that was made. I don't know. As far as I can tell, this is not like a port of another 2D Croc. That's just what they went with. They built the sprites and said, hey, let's go. Also, both of your primary buttons are turbo? Not sure why. Obviously, I need a bath. Thank you. Camera's rough. Oh, we got a B. This guy's just... He's having a day. I don't know why we gotta kill him. Yeah, this might be the the first 120 FPS game that we've played on the wheel. I think that's a Gobbo on the... The turbo button jump is very tricky. I don't know. We'll find out. He's a little bongo dingus, huh? Can I go through the platform? Bonu. What could it mean? I feel like that should probably be hitting that guy. I'm genuinely, like, I'm gonna have to look up a strategy for that boss and see, like, what we're supposed to be doing. Because we stumbled into it the first time, but the world may never know. We got a full bonus. I don't want to do this. Ew. Can't even tell what piece I have selected. I guess it's just... ugh, rough. Song's very good. This sounds like a crack, like... we should be trying to do something illegal right now. Just gonna enjoy the song. Obviously not quite sure what to make of the cat cam. Wait, game over? We don't just fail out of the puzzle? It's not a bonus? Excuse me? But we still go on to the next level? I'm not sure how to feel about that. This cage is empty. Hobbsy, am I clean yet, sweetheart? Did you get it all? think they're like Jello molds, but you know. What are these? Horrible little pumpkins? No, it doesn't make more sense, but I'm gonna go out of my way to not get the bonus pieces because I don't want to do another slide puzzle. What? Whoa. He can clamber. Who knew? You would think it would maybe be home of enormous spiders, but it seems like it's just the home of regular spiders, so it's fine. It hasn't been more of an apartment building web scenario. Good. It hasn't been great. It's also not terrible. I'll say there's potential here. Like, there's 2 on the Game Boy Color. This feels like the framework for something that could be pretty good. You know, if they take what they learned in this one and build on that, might be good. We'll see. That camera, though. Why am I compelled? It looks pretty good. Like, for a Game Boy Color game, this has to be, I assume, one of the ones that's Game Boy Color exclusive and not one of the ones that'll also run on original Game Boy. But I don't know that for sure. But it just looks, I don't know, unless there's like a whole separate tile set on there, it looks too good. Ease. Rosie. Get comfy, girl. Get comfy. All right, thanks, Horngy. Appreciate you coming out. Be sure to check the VOD if you want to see the last half of the Scrimbloing. Don't appear to have any trouble just jumping out of there. I don't know why I'm need to climb. Who's gonna crash? What am I looking forward to at the Game Awards? And who's gonna crash the stage this year? I think this year, that weird little French 4chan kid is gonna win an award. And Miyazaki and the rest of FromSoft are going to crash the stage on him. I think that Hideo Kojima and Jeff Keighley are finally going to get married live on stage. I think that, whoa, well, that platform goes away. What else? I think Armored Core is going to get the one category that it got nominated for. I'm hoping. So, are you comfy, baby? What is this? She's melted in. What else? What else? Motherfucker. I don't know. Anybody have any predictions? I think Mario Wonder is going to get pretty slighted and probably win the Give Me Best Family Game Award. Oh yeah, we haven't seen anything on Hades 2 forever. Best Game for Straight Up Babies Award. Baldur's Gate will probably do very good. Cyberpunk will maybe win Best Ongoing. I kind of forget. Oh, shit. I kind of forget what else is in that category. CD Projekt Red hasn't been the greatest allies to transfolk historically, but I don't know, it kind of seems like they're doing a little better, but then they also did a bunch of crunch. Why? Every time I kill this guy, it just like magnets me down the hole. There we go. He is friction. I don't want to jinx myself, but I feel like I can take as many hits as I need. Why? Very squirrely. This game is very squirrely. I just want to get to our Starboy Charlie. I'm starting to worry that he's not even in here. I have to say, I've definitely played worse platformers on the Game Boy. Oh my god. Why is it turbo? Oh. For some reason, I decided to play through the 2 original Game Boy Castlevania games over the weekend. And those are some bullshit. And at one point, you fight your son, and he has a whip and a ridiculous amount of knives that he can throw in the air. And you basically just have to play it like you're trying to program a task in order to do anything. I cannot imagine playing that game on an original DMG Game Boy with all that blur and no save states. It would be hell. And that was the second one. This guy. That was the better one of the two. Okay, well, I guess you don't get behind him. Did start Castlevania Legend? That one's actually pretty good. What am I supposed to do here? Oh, I have an idea. I'll use jumping. Spinning, that's a good trick. I think that's enough of that. We'll never know if Starboy Charlie's in there or not. Goodbye, bitrate. Well, from Game Boy Color back to PlayStation. We're gonna get into Croc 2. Unsafe option used. I don't know what that means. Apparently this is a dangerous game. It's a good startup. It's a real good startup sound. Not many better. The SpongeBob seagulls. Are you ready, kids? Who needs more than one speaker when it sounds that good? Listening to the Croc theme. It might have product placement. We'll find out. Oh, little guy, what are you doing? Don't wander off. This is no good for you. Don't do this. This is just the plot of The Witch. ask me if I want to live deliciously. David Egger is always ripping off Croc. We have to make a 4-hour video essay about what a piece of shit rip-off artist David Egger really is. Finally, the truth can come out there. You know I'm not going to enter my initials. This is too much more fun to just go, look, it's my name. Calling out David Egger. Finally. Somebody needed to. Where are we now? We're on a beach, right? What's going to be by a beach? The lighthouse. Think about that. That's right. Show feet. Croc is living that Jimmy Buffett lifestyle. Totally. Whoa, what the fuck? Oh. This is on purpose. Yeah, rest in peace, Jimmy Buffett. Weird old drunk. All right, well, now we know the plot to Croc 2. Oh, dang, we got text prompts? Not look like Dan Teeny. I'm Croc, friend of the Gobbos. Ah, that explains it. Gobbo thinks. Anyway, Croc might find this useful. It a Swap Meet Pete loyalty card. When Croc find crystals, they are added to your card. Then Croc can spend them in Swap Meet Pete's store. Getting real beachy. Gobbo very busy counting crates. Most crates got ginger soda inside. Can't remember what inside this crate, though. Oh, why does your card look like a FNAF? Jump scared me. Croc find magic eye zoomers. Oh, Croc, look around. Always counting crates. Croc loves that crystal. Gives him the magic eye zoomers. This is a FNAF. Swap Meet Pete, I do not trust you. Also, not super comfortable with that voice. Why does Croc sound like this now? Sounds Sounds like he hurt his knee. That's a FNAF. That's the merchant in this, and he makes very sussy noises that I'm not gonna do. But sound, I'll just say, generically Middle Eastern in a way that I don't find super comfortable. No, he's not meowing, but he does want to sell me licensed gummy savers. I don't like anything about this cat. This cat sucks. Gotta get out of here. Get out of here.
How's the Hobbsy cam?
Hobbsy's doing pretty good on the Hobbsy cam. She's just kind of snuggling. She's kind of eeping. She's covering up the box art for Croc, but nobody's too mad about it. Gobbos have big party soon. Drink ginger soda till burp. You nasty little guys. Crazy for this one. A minecart level already? Wow. You want to come to the Gobbos party? We're gonna drink so much soda until we burp. Oh, it's gonna be crazy. I guess it's not really a minecart level. Whoa. I didn't check the year on this, but I'm gonna say Crash Bandicoot definitely came out in between the releases of these two games. Oh, this is kind of rough. Hey, Juno. Hi, girl. Hi, Juno. Double cats on the cat cam, what? It's a rare occasion. You can see the laundry I haven't put away in the background. Hi, Juno. Hi, baby. So this one's 99. Music's good, yeah. Yeah, oh. Is that the spot? She purring. Oh, she purring. It is indeed. She's gonna gargoyle. She loves this. The spot on the couch here, next to my desk, she'll just like chill there. She'll do that when I'm working. My silent protector. She's not silent, she's very skrinky. Oh, there's a down path. Gargoyles are called such because they're supposed to be rain gutter drains. Is that like a translation? kidding me, Croc? Oh, okay. Interesting. They're gargling oiled water. Right, pro strats. What? What hit me? What? Oh. Okay. Is there nothing else over here? What? Music's back. Do I go in the chest? I mean, I butt stomped the thing. There's splat. Oh, please turn, my friend. Ah. Where did this even send me? Bet. These Zoomers with their slang. Gen Alpha be like. Excuse me, Juno. Yeah. Really hogging the cat cam, sweetheart. Mm-hmm. Not sure what you want from me. Birdie been stolen. Dantini must have taken Birdie. Gobbos and Village be sad. Gobbos need Birdie back. Key Village mascot. Croc, go look for Birdie. It's okay, Birdie. I'll take care of you, Birdie. It's okay, Birdie. It's a good looking game. They got some tricks out of here. Oh god, okay. The Scrimblo hunter has activated. No. She loves to go after little guys on TV. I'm really not sure what happened. Like we died and it seems like it took us back to the hub in like a random, completely different area. Be strafing more. This is my flaw in my strategy. Juno, now you're going after the plants. Come on. Quit being stinky. Quit being stinky. Stinky. All right, well. I'm going to say that's Croc 2. It seems refined in some ways. We should probably spend more time with it. We're not gonna. It's getting late. And I still have like 3 Croc games I want to look at. Oh, I get it. Crock pot. Clever. Ba-ding. Natsume. Interesting. We have kind of a loose adaptation of the... This letter was written by your mom. Oh, it was a jetpack. I thought he was just being asked for a second. They did some good stuff. So, you know how we said there's potential in the last Game Boy Color game? Maybe they'd refine it. This is a top-down game. A Dantini has kidnapped my friend. So the Dantini are like a group? Interesting. I thought Dantini was one guy. Croc. I'll save him. Oh no. That's a cute sprite. Look at that. Why is he so much cuter in this than he is in any of the other games? Alright. Thank you, Boat Times. I'll let you know if we beat this Zelda-like. Have a good night. I will absolutely let you know if Starboy Charlie shows up. You know that I will. You know that I wouldn't forget that. Determined. Not entirely sure what the purpose of that is, but okay. Forward? Weird puzzle. Is there a double jumper or something? Oh. Very well manicured little thumbnails on this guy. Need to do a ledge grab? Doesn't seem to do anything. Hi, Croc. This heart pot is a present from me to you. Your life can be extended with it. Bud. So in the console game, the Gobbos all talk like weird little cavemen. But here they're very well spoken, actually. Shitter. I'm gonna have to look in and see if anybody has made like a ROM hack for either of the two console games that enables like full analog control. Done? I think it's time to go explore. And thus we disable the cat cam. I wonder if that path I went the first time is something that we have to come back to. If this is a Zelda clone, are we gonna get new abilities? How far are they going with this this inspiration? Not on Twitch. Oh. I see. It's back there. I guess we gotta snap it into place and then go around. Whoa, why'd I run? Why? I don't know what made him run. Double tapping? I guess I'm double tapping. Ah, okay. No, it feels like I should be able to... It's a very weirdly timed and sensitive double tap. Maybe if I run diagonally. Oh, it's so close. I can feel it wanting to... No. Run left and jump, yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. So, I don't know if you're familiar with the concept of coyote time. That is when, in a platformer, you have sort of a split second after you leave the platform to jump. Croc seems to have negative coyote time. Yep, called it. Good job. Where you have to be actively jumping before you're at the edge of the platform. That was it. We went there for that. Yeah, Donkey Kong Country is a great example of that. Down and left was just like a wall. These were just walls. I don't... Go on, Croc. What are you trying to do here? Yeah, probably. Oops. Oh. I think we have a pretty good idea of what Croc for the Game Boy Color is all about at this point. I think we can get into those mobile games before we call it a night. Extremely Metal Gear. Croc's got some good soundtracks. Can't argue with the results. Croc 2, essentially Metal Gear. Excuse me. To turn my humidifier back on. Ugh. Let's get weird. Let's get Java. Don't want a dry lung. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're talking mobile. We're not talking smartphones. We're not talking your Androids or your iOSs. We're talking J2ME. USB hub die. That's fun. Nope, no Windows Mobile, no. What's the one LG bought and they use on their TVs now? People liked that. WebOS? Swap over the screen. So the good news is I got 2 of the 3 of these running. So unfortunately, we won't get to check out Crash Mobile Volcanic Panic, but we will get to check out Crash Mobile Pinball and Crash Mobile Jungle Rumble. In all of their glory. I don't know how to resize this for the window in a way that looks okay. Wait, why did it go away? Don't go away. Ah, here we go. I guess we'll just kind of crop it to there and stretch it out to here. There we go. That's the good stuff. That's the good stuff here. Gonna look like a crock of shit. Thank you very much. Oh, we're not getting audio, are you? There you go. Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, music's gonna get real penisy. All right. Quality jumping animation. Kelly, why are you crying? Croc, I'm glad you're here. The Baron has put Danny in a cage. I'll go and get him. Dry those tears. I'm not getting audio either. I don't think there's audio here. I think there might just be title screen audio. Renee, don't worry, I'm here. All the Gobbos have names now. Can you save my lovely Ronnie? Of course, you just wait there. I'll write a poem for him. Ronnie loves poetry. It looks all right. And we've got Moai heads, which I'm always a fan of. You can jump on them. Cheer up, Billy. How can I, Croc? My Ellie is locked up. I'll save her while I'm away. Why don't you brush your hair? Hi, Raffy. Why the long face? Poor Stevie has been banged up by the Baron. I'll go and free him. Don't worry. It's the little ones I'm afraid for. Apparently this is kind of like a dark and gritty reboot of Croc. I didn't really know we were getting into that. Speaking of not knowing where you're getting. Ah, here we go. Nope, not that button. Jakey, why are you skipping? I'm upset, Croc. Justine has been locked up. I can't skip alone. I'll rescue Justine. Then you can skip together. So yeah, lot to think about here. Hi, Kathy. I'll go and save Johnny. If you like, I'm not bothered. I like the peace and quiet. Kathy is stone cold. Nikki, stop crying. I can't. Ricky's gone. I know, but I can save him. Can you? Probably. This might be the best game. Yuli? Have you been crying? No, I've been chopping onions. Jimmy has been locked up. Can you save him? Of course I can. I'm a hero. This is unhinged. This is unhinged. Kathy will leave your body in a trunk. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are we stuck? Oh no. Nope, we're back. Oh. It. Mm. Stevie, I'm going to fight the Baron. Good luck. Remember to spin. That will protect you. And watch out for collapsing floor. The one little guy on this island that's not in a soap opera. Yes, it is poetry. Ronnie loves poetry. Ronnie loves art. We talked to you. I think we talked to you. Renee, don't worry, I'm here. Yeah. Ronnie loves poetry. Oh no. I got stuck there. Well, that's Croc Jungle Rumble, Jumble Rungle, whatever. So far, the best story of all the games. And again, sadly, cannot get Volcanic Panic running, but it looked similar. Ha, ha. Mm, 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 mm. This one's going in. It's going in. Sound font is glorious. Yeah, I want to say that all three of these mobile games came out in like 2005, 2006. It's like the last grasp at making Croc content. Unless, maybe, I don't usually beg, but if everybody here today could just tell a friend to watch the VOD and join us next time, maybe we can make Croc come back. Maybe we can will Croc into being a thing again. God damn it, they made new Bubsy games. Huh? We can make new Croc. He deserves a second chance. Ronnie deserves a rescuer. Becky deserves not to cry. Kathy deserves probably life in jail. That ball did seem to go through that paddle, but I'll forgive it because that title screen music is so good. Yeah, something's gonna break. It's Java. I'm guessing that there's probably not too much more to this than what we've seen. Being a Java pinball game, probably not going to unlock a second table. I could be wrong. It's serviceable. It's serviceable, but you know what? It peaked. It peaked at that title screen. I don't know if this added $6 to my phone bill for a month, I'd be fine with that. Also, I'm the best at it. I'm the best ever. Greatest of all time online leaderboards. It seems to have frozen. The cool thing about the Java emulator is that I have to go in and kill it in the task manager. Not RetroArch, but Java itself. I think that's going to wrap us up for tonight. I think it's time to figure out where Croc's going to go, but I want to hear more of this while we figure it out. I agree. Yeah, that's par for the course for Java. Oh, I think I turned it down too much. I'm sorry. I didn't want it to be overpowering. But that's foolish choice because it's so powerful. All right. Croc. Croc runs. Croc jumps. I think he's a little friend, a little freak, a little guy. He might be a little gal. He's definitely a little critter. I think it's his birthday. Folks, Blinks has held that crown for over a month. And I think it's time. I think that Croc is our new number one. New number one Scrimblo. Why blinks? All right, well, that doesn't have to be aligned. Why would we want it to be? Riddle me that, Google Docs. So there we have it. We need more Croc. Whoever has the rights now, Argonaut, get on that. Crowdfund it if you have to. Bring back Croc. Hashtag Croc 2024. Get it trending. We can make this happen. If they can make a Gex collection, they can make like 3 new Bubsy games. We can make Croc happen. Let's go, people. Speaking of going, where are we going to go next week? Let's find out. Let's get this little guy on Fig. Gotta get him on Fig. All right. We're pulling up that wheel. It's time, friends. As we bring another Wheel of Scrimblos to a close, it is time to find out who's up next week. Who's the freak for next week? Papua-kun from Nangoku Shonen Papua-kun. Well, that's definitely a 1 game. This should be interesting. This is a game that I don't think I knew about until I saw it on a TAS stream. So we're going to be going back to Super Nintendo. And he's definitely a little guy. So that should be interesting. Papua-kun. Thank you, everybody, for joining me tonight. I know this ran a little bit later than expected, but I'm glad that we could get everything up and running in good order. You just see Pinball? Oh, no. Why didn't this update? You know what? I can't stand for that. Papua-kun, you're disqualified. But you stay on the wheel. Which is all right with me. Because I don't really just want to play one Super Nintendo game next week. Papua-kun busted for vote tampering. But we will show you Croc number 1. All right. Now, we're going to spin it for real. That was a practice spin. No crooked Hillary is going to win this one. Still no wheel? It's drill dozer. I was like just talking about how everything was running smoothly too. It's drill dozer. So instead of doing one Super Nintendo game, we're going to do one Game Boy Advance game. But it's Game Freak, and it's pretty cool. So yeah, come join me next Tuesday for Drill Dozer. Should be back to our regular time. Get to hang out with Jill, master of drill and dozing, and see where she's going to go. on the good old wheel of Scrimblos. I will be back Thursday later than usual. We're not doing a From Software with Liv this week because of the Game Awards. I don't want to start a From game after sitting through that late. So we're going to be messing with some Sonic. We're going to check out Sonic Dream Team, the new currently Apple Arcade exclusive Sonic game that seems like maybe something between the Boost games and the Dash games that are already on cell phones. So looks interesting. There's a cool sheep lady in it. So we like that. We love that. And who knows if that's trash, maybe I'll play some Superstars on stream. I need to get back at that. I need to beat that game before the end of the year. So thank you again for joining me. I'll see y'all Thursday. And I will see you next week for the Wheel of Scrimblos. Follow me on social medias. They're linked below. VODs on YouTube. I'm actually queuing them up to date now, so this one should be up tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you for joining me. I will see you all very soon. Bye.